Hello everybody, I'm back with a weekly video. I'm pretty impressed, to be quite honest. I think this is the first time I've posted weekly since like the summer holidays, so I'm pretty proud. Hello everyone, please currently ignore my hair. I still don't have a thick, what are they called? Curling wand. So for like wavy hair I have to wait for the ringlets to drop, and I couldn't be asked to go in the shower yesterday, so I showered this morning, curled it, and then they haven't dropped, so you're gonna have to deal with the ringlets. But yeah, today I thought I would do a quick update on the weight loss thing, and then I thought I'd do 21 random questions because I haven't done one like that since I did the sister tag with Abby. I was incredibly close to the camera, and before then, when it was just me, it was the first ever video I did. So I've got 21 random questions I've selected from a multitude. That was creepy. That I've selected from a multitude of different sites, because I mean the tag thing, I had some random ones that I just thought no one's going to be interested in that, or I'm not gonna, it's literally going to be like, have you ever done this? I'm going to be like, no. So I've picked ones, but to update on the weight loss thing in regards to like my last video, haven't done particularly well, to be completely honest. I think I filmed that video like 2 weeks ago. I think it was 2 weeks ago, and I think my weight then was like, hang on, I need help. I want to say like 68. I put it on the last video in the bio, and this morning I weighed 67.4, so it hasn't gone particularly well because I went home for the weekend and basically put on all the weight that I'd lost. And to be quite honest, I don't know what happened, because I mean we did eat some shit because it was Jack's dad's birthday. We went out for food, and then what else did we do? We went out for food loads, went to the cinema and that kind of stuff. But okay, I came back, I weighed myself, and I put like 2 kilos on. I was like, okay, that's gonna be water weight, and then it just didn't go away. So I'm on 67 kilos, 0.4, whatever I just said. There's not much to update. There's no point in like me showing you how I look at the minute, because I pretty much look exactly the same. I mean, I'm in my sand. I can give you like, there'd be no point because I've literally, you can't see anything. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it there because I'm back on track now. I'm doing pretty much what I said in the first video. So yeah, so now on to the questions. First one is, do you sleep with your closet doors open or closed? I'm not, obviously this is American. I don't really have a closet wardrobe apart from like round there. So I'm gonna take this as just doors open. I would never ever sleep with my door open. I don't know how people do it. I'm really, what's the word? What's the word? I can't think of it. I'm gonna say nervy. Like, I'm really nervous about everything, like all the time. So when I'm like, if there's a door open, I would think there was like someone standing outside the door. I don't know how anyone can sleep with the door open, even the window open. I think someone's gonna like climb through the window. I mean, it's noise and spiders and stuff that's the window as well, but the door, anyone could just be standing outside the door. If it's open, it means there's a bit that you can't see. If it's closed, you can see it. So I would never ever sleep with it open. Even if it was a wardrobe, anyone could be in the wardrobe. Nah, it's not happening. Number 2, have you ever peed in the woods? I can't pee outside anywhere, like at all. I never have been able to. There was literally one time where I was out with my family at Ingram Valley, which is like hills and woods and stuff, and we got there and like an hour in I was at the toilet, and they don't have any public toilets because it's literally like a huge like valley, and my mum was like, oh, we'll just go in the bushes. I was like, no. And then I literally I was like hovering, as you do as a female, and I literally, pee won't come out of me when I'm in a public place. It just won't happen. I was really proud of myself actually, because I did a hike the other week with the Outdoor Society uni, and I went to public toilets and I peed. I was pretty impressed. I mean, I'm alright with like restaurants and cafes and stuff, I know that's public, but like if it's like just a toilet, I can't do it for some reason. Next one. What movie could you watch over and over again and still love? So many. But I mean, the first one that comes to mind is Forrest Gump. Like, I watched that movie so much. Jack won't watch it with me anymore because I've watched it too many times. But I can watch it and watch it and watch it and I don't get sick of it. And I think it's kind of the same with Harry Potter. I mean, Harry Potter I go through like phases and where I'm like, nah, I don't really fancy it. But like, Forrest Gump, I love it. I could watch it all the time. And Star Trek as well, to be honest. I love Star Trek. I love the series, but talking about movies, I love the movies as well. I could watch them forever. So I'd probably say Forrest Gump. I just love it. Have you ever gotten a speeding ticket? I have not. I'm a little angel. No, I genuinely haven't ever got one because I'm way too scared to speed. I mean, I had a black box in my car when I had my car, but I never, like, it wasn't one of those ones who if it caught you speeding it would fine you. It gave you a score out of like 8 different factors and one of them was speed, and that wasn't what scared me. It's literally like, if I go over the speed limit, I'm like, well, there could be a police car literally around the corner and it could catch me. And I mean, I think it's that I don't want to have to spend money because I don't have a lot of money, but I can't speed ever. I think I've only ever done it like 4 times, and it was when I was like, I'm gonna be late to something incredibly important, and even then it'll have lasted about a minute. I just can't speed. I can't do it. Do you sing in the car? Hell yes. Of course I sing in the car. That's literally, I don't sing anywhere like fully loud. I don't sing anywhere like full belt apart from the car, and I'm not a very good singer. I've been told, I'm not being modest, I've been told I'm not a very good singer. So I think it's like the car has a background noise, so it drowns me out, so I can't hear myself, and I know that nobody else can hear me when I'm in the car. So that's my place where I sing. That's my studio, and it's my audience is the car. So yes, I do sing in the car a lot. There's times that I'll save songs that I've been wanting to sing for ages, and as soon as I get in the car, I'm like, I need to listen to that just so I can sing along with it. So I like singing. Do you believe in ghosts? Right. I have like 2 sides to me with do you believe in ghosts, and there's like the science side of me that's like, they don't make sense. Like, in terms of science, it's not plausible. Like, why would it happen, really? But then there's the other side of me that's had like experiences with things that shouldn't happen by itself. And I went on a ghost tour like 3 years ago, at the Newcastle Castle Keep, like the actual castle, and the tour groups were like amazing. I genuinely believe they didn't like mess about with anything, but stuff happened then, and that kind of, for me, it was just like, well, how can it not? And going back to the sciencey bit, there's bits in science that doesn't make sense anyway. Like, to me, the brain baffles me. Like, I study psychology, but I still can't get my head around the fact that we have a brain that just fires electricity, neurons kind of stuff, and that makes us who we are. Like, that baffles me. So if that can happen, if that can evolve, I mean, surely ghosts could evolve. So I don't know. I still get scared. Like, I'll say I don't believe in them, but then if I'm like in the kitchen by myself and I hear a noise, I'm like, shit, I'm gonna die. Like, and I'm really paranoid. Like, I'm gonna let you in a secret. I had to sleep with the light on until about 3-4 years ago because I was so scared of ghosts. I think I'm just really susceptible to anything. Like, I'm really gullible. So when people were telling me ghost stories growing up, I was like, holy crap, I'm going to die. So I don't know whether I believe in them, but if I'm by myself, I'm like, one's here. Next one, the first concert you ever went to. So the first concert I ever went to at all was probably Cliff Richard. Now let me explain. I didn't go of my own accord. My mum loves Cliff Richard. She loves him. Like, loves him. And it's not that she's like an old person who loves Cliff Richard, because it tends to be old people who love him. My mum's loved him since she was like 18. Like, she loves him. So I've actually seen Cliff Richard in concert 3 times. And it was, we went to the Royal Albert Hall, Chatsworth House and Newcastle Metro Radio Arena. Maybe I've seen him 4 times. No, I want to say 3. But that wasn't of my own accord. I enjoyed them because I was a kid, and you know what? Some of these songs are good, but the first concert I ever went to, like, that was me going by myself with a friend that I wanted to go see, was Lower Than Atlantis. And that was with Chloe. And I wasn't even meant to be allowed to go because it was heavy metal. But we ended up going. It was my first ever concert that I went to by myself, and then 2 days later we went to see Panic at the Disco. So it was a good week. I'm gonna stick with Lower Than Atlantis and pretend Cliff Richard didn't happen. Can you curl your tongue? Now I'm not really sure what it means by curling your tongue. I think it means, I don't know, like that. But I mean, my tongue is pretty versatile. I mean, it can do this, do that, and then that as well. I don't know what that's called, and it kind of looks like a little penis. So I don't know, I feel like it's a thing that kind of went down my mum's side of the family, I think. And my mum can do it. I don't think my mama can do it, but I think my great grandma could. But I can do that with my tongue. Bit weird, but I thought I'd share. Are you a window person or an aisle person? I am an aisle person. I used to be window because it's pretty and you want to see the sights, but I get claustrophobic, and like, it's even to the extent that if I'm in the window, like, it feels like I can't get out. And I'm the same in everything. Like, even in lecture halls, I have to sit on the side. Like, people are so pissed off because people will come, just want me to move along, and I can't. I've got to get up, get out, let them in, and then I'm on the aisle again, just because it freaks me out that I can't get out if I need to without asking somebody else to leave. I just get, so I'm an aisle person. If you could play any instrument, which would you play? If it was like any instrument, like without having to do any learning, probably the violin. But I also would like to play the piano or guitar. I tried learning guitar, but it doesn't work with nails, and I do love my nails. And I had a guitar that I was learning on, and it turns out the guitar was broken, so I gave up. Jack knows drums. I'd like to know drums, but I mean, I feel like I'd be stealing his thunder if I learned drums. But I'm gonna learn piano. That's one of my resolutions for this year, to start to learn piano. My mum can play piano, but she won't teach me, so I'm gonna learn off YouTube. So violin, if it was just an instinct, but if I've gotta learn piano, because violin just seems crazy. Next one. What's a nickname your family calls you? See, this is the thing. I feel like everyone calls me a nickname because my full name's Sarah-Louise, and the only person that calls me Sarah-Louise is my grandpa. Everyone else just calls me Sarah, apart from my mum. My mum calls me Lou or Luby. She don't like my name. I just feel like Sarah is my nickname. But Luby. My mum calls me Luby, and I have to sign our cards with a Luby and everything. What's your zodiac sign? Do you believe in it? My zodiac sign is a Gemini, and I don't believe in it because it's kind of just been like, you can't say that people are this kind of person because they were just born in that time of the year. It doesn't really make sense. But saying that, my mama likes to send me my what are they called? What are they called? Like my stars? I don't know, like, you know the things where they're like, Gemini, this is gonna happen to you this week, or like Sagittarius, this is gonna happen. What are they called? I can't remember. Can someone please comment and let me know? Because I don't even know what to like Google to find it out. But yeah, like my mama, she always sends me mine, and like they're so spot on. Like they always are. Like I remember, what was it? There was one saying, Oh, when me and Jack opened the Help to Buy ISA, like it said you're gonna like discuss finances and arrange your finances. So I don't believe it, but some of them have been really accurate. So I don't, but it's interesting. I'd like to know more about all this shit that you see on Twitter where people are like, oh, Saturn's moon is in retrograde or stuff. I'd like to learn more about that just to know what the hell they're going on about. Next one, do you consider yourself a good cook? I'd like to say I am, but I don't really enjoy cooking at all. Jack always laughs at me when I say this, and I don't know how you're gonna feel about it, but I don't see the point of cooking. Like, I understand the point of cooking food in terms of like you need to put stuff in the oven to make them cook. I'm not that insane, but like huge extravagant recipes, I don't really get it, because you spend so much time doing it to then just eat it like it's gone within 5 minutes after you spent like an hour doing it. I don't really understand it, so I'm not really the cook in our house. Jack cooks. I like to bake every now and again, but Jack likes to bake as well, so I kind of just leave him to it unless it's his birthday, or I don't know. I don't really understand it, but I'd like to say I am a good one when I attempt it. I follow a recipe. Yeah. What's your favourite thing to have for breakfast? Pancakes or croissants with Nutella on both. I just love pancakes. And croissants are amazing. Like, I'd like to say it was something healthy, like overnight oats. I do like overnight oats is what I have every day. But my favourite, pancakes or croissants, 100%. Do you like coffee? I bloody hate coffee. No, I can't do it at all. Nah. I can't deal with really strong smells at all. Like if I smell coffee or dark chocolate or men's deodorant, or I don't know, but I can't, like, it literally makes me get an instant headache. It makes me want to throw up. I hate it when Jack has a coffee on him, because Jack loves coffee. It's not worked out very well for him, but I hate, like, even if he has a coffee and I can smell it on him, I'm like, stay back. So I hate coffee. I don't have any caffeine and as well, but I want to like coffee so I can actually have some caffeine. I don't have it in anything. I don't drink Coke or anything. I mean, I have chocolate, and I know chocolate has it in a tiny bit, but I wouldn't say I have caffeine in huge amounts. So I think I'd like to be able to drink coffee just to be able to get caffeine in my system, but I just don't hate it. What books do you read? I love thrillers. I don't like crime, because I just feel like, just tell me who did it. Like, I'd rather be like, this is the crime, this is who's done it, and I'd be like, right, man. But I love thrillers that have a huge twist in it, like one that I didn't see coming, because I'm not being big-headed, but I can predict things really well. Like, it's the same with movies. I'll know what's happening, not straight away, but after a while, and like, I know what's gonna happen. So I love twists that I can't see coming. So like, one of my favourite books, well, not one of my favourite books, but one of the books that I've read recently that I really loved was a book called Dear Amy. That had a really good twist. That was about a woman who works at a newspaper and as a teacher. She does like a column where people write in, and she starts getting letters from a girl who got abducted like 20 years ago, and a girl gets abducted the same year. It's about her like coming. It's really good. And then like before I go to sleep, or is that what it's called? The one who lost her memory. Can't remember. I think it's called Before I Go to Sleep. I'll have a look and I'll like put it over. But yeah, I love thrillers. Romances don't really do anything for me. I'm not good. I'm not very affectionate, which might be a shock to people from school who used to know me in school, if anyone's watching, but I'm not an affectionate person, so romance kind of just makes me go, I can't do it. What is your favourite quote? It's really cringy because it's from Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. But I don't really like, before this one, I was like, I don't really like quotes. They're just ideologies. People like just use them. But I really love the quote from Fantastic Beasts and Find Them saying, in my opinion, worrying only means you suffer twice. Like, I was like, whoa, yeah. And it kind of clicked in my head, and I was like, why the hell am I worrying now? Yeah, if it goes wrong, it means I've got to work, like, I've got to go through it twice. So I love that. Just just don't worry, because it means you're gonna have to go through it twice. I love it. Are you more likely to avoid conflict or engage it head on? Right, I give off the impression, and I know I do, because I'll say stuff that sounds where I'm like, yeah, I wish people would just say stuff to me. And I don't know, I just feel like I act as if I'd love people to just say what they think. But when it comes to actual conflict, I can't do it. So what is it? Louise said it's like is it bark's bigger than my bite? That's me. I like to think that I can deal with it, but I really can't. I remember once when I was working at the law firm, I did something wrong, and a lawyer came over to me, and he was a bit mean about it, to be fair, but he started like telling me everything I'd done wrong, and I literally had to like hold in my tears. And then as soon as he went, I just started crying, because I just can't deal with conflict. It was the same in school. If a teacher told me off, I'd literally well up. So I just can't do it. Next one. Are you a morning person or a night owl? I always thought I was a night owl, you know. Like growing up as a teenager, I was like, I'm definitely a night owl. But I think it was just that I wasn't going to bed early enough. Because now when I do get up early to like go uni, or if I had a client or something, I love it. Like I love it. I'm so productive in the morning. Like I think it's like the light. I need the light to be productive. Like I love it. So I think I'm an early bird. But I do stay up late. I think I like the night because it gives you an excuse to just sit and do nothing, like watch the TV. Whereas if you sit and do that in the daytime, it kind of feels a bit like, oh, I shouldn't be doing this, I should be doing something productive. But I think I'm an early bird. I'm not like when people are like, oh, 9 a.m. I'm not. I'm just like, yeah, it's 9 a.m. Get it out of the way. I just prefer it. So I think I'm a morning person. Right, last one's a bit deep, and I'm gonna try and stop myself from going off on a rant. If you could change one thing about the world, regardless of guilt or politics, what would you do? And I'm gonna limit it down a little bit. And I know there's so many other things in the world that are so much more important, but this is one thing that I'm really passionate about, and it's the education system. I absolutely hate it. I think it's a load of bollocks. I don't like the way that kids are taught. Like I think kids are just taught they're not taught the value of engaging and why they're in education. They're just told, this is what you got to do it. I've got to teach you this because it's on the curriculum, kind of thing. So I just hate the education system, and I don't like how people are like pushed in academics even if they don't want to do it. And like I don't like how university is all about doing an academic subject and you're not taught anything to do with a job. Like if I left with just my psychology degree, I'd not be qualified to do any job. And like, it's like, well, what's the bloody point then? Like, I understand it's amazing, like, and I love being able to learn so many different broad topics because I love learning. But what's the use in coming out with a degree and then not being qualified for any job? Like, what's the point? I think people look down on vocational courses, like look down their noses, but I think that's the way to go. Like, if you can come out of a course and you're prepared for a job straight away, that's amazing. I mean, like, I'm going to use Jack as an example, so I'm probably going to have to make sure he proves this first. But like, look at Jack. Jack didn't go to uni. He didn't need to go to sixth form. He did it, but he didn't need to at all, because he wasn't, I think his year was the last year where you didn't have to stay in education until you're 18, so like he literally didn't have to. But he's 23 now. He's 23 now, and he's so much further on than anyone who goes to uni to do an IT degree, because when they come out of the degree, what experience has he got? Oh, I've been at uni. It's not experience. Like, I'm only at uni because I need to be here to do the job that I want to do. And it's not just uni though. I don't like how schools work either. So I'm gonna end it there because I literally could rant at this for ages. I was out with my friend Sanya, who I met at NCS the other day, and we literally ranted about the education system for about 2 hours. And I did it with a guy who I lived with last year, and I literally, any opportunity, I'll rant about it. So I'm gonna button my lip. So yeah, that's it. That's all the questions. That was 21 questions. I hope it wasn't just boring and me just ranting. But yeah, I thought I'd do it because people seemed to like it the last time. So let me know if you'd like to see any more of this kind of stuff. But yeah, I shall leave it there and stop talking, and I hope everyone has a lovely week, and I'll hopefully see you next week if I can stay on track with this. And I might make it more gym related, but let me know what you want to see. Okay.